bit of an evening thunder shower. Thought I would take a minute and do a little short vlog here from the porch. I know I haven't made a video lately. And I just want to let my viewers know that I'm still kicking, although I haven't been doing a little bit of nothing. What's the temperature out here? Looks like 79. So we're getting a nice little shower. I still haven't got around to going out there and start cutting down my tree. I haven't did anything. The wind come through here and blowed over my bird feeder the other day. I need to get out there and put that back up. Most of my viewers will know I broke my hip here a year and a half ago. And about to the day, a year later, I fell out here a second time, and I've been pretty sore the last couple of months. Getting back on my feet though. Until last week, I started having pain in my hip again. Somehow I strained a ligament or something in my hip right around the area where all the metal rods and stuff is going. So for the last week or so, I've been having difficulty walking at all. So I had no inclination to go out there and try to do anything with the tree or the satellite dish, which I need to move. So I did a little of nothing. Sit around. I'm starting to feel a little better though. My hip is not near as painful as it was a couple of days ago. So whatever it is apparently healing back up. I think I probably laid on it wrong or strained it without realizing it. It's easy to strain and overdo something when they're not used to it. Well, look at that rain dripping out of that rain gutter. I wonder if my rain gutter needs cleaned out. Getting a bit of thunder. Something's making a noise, like an animal in distress. I can't tell. Days like this makes me think of back when my working days at the railroad. The railroad job is one we had to work outdoors, especially inspecting trains and working on them and stuff. It's hard to work on a train indoors unless you're in one of the big shops. So I spent a lot of days working out in the rain, putting on rain gear. Oh, I know what the noise was now. There's a kid next door running up and down the driveway screaming. It ain't an animal in distress, it's a child in outer space somewhere. Anyway, I was talking about the rain. Many of today I've worked all day long in a rain like this. Put on your rain gear and go walking down a train. By the end of the day, your boots are soaking wet, your gloves are soggy. You're wet to the bone even though you had your rain gear on because it makes you sweat. Pretty soon you get where you just stay drier without the darn rain gear. On real cold days though, rain gear sure came in handy. Well, they're standing out there with an umbrella over their head now. I hope they don't get hit by a bolt of lightning. I was working in a train yard one day. And it was raining cats and dogs. It was coming down so hard you couldn't see. But the train had to be worked, and it wasn't letting up. And it was almost dark. It was, you know, late in the evening. And there was a big pile of, I don't remember if it was railroad spikes or tie plates, but it was some kind of track equipment out there beside the tracks, piled up a good 20 feet high. I'm walking down this train, can barely see where I'm going, and a big bolt of lightning comes out of the sky, boom, and runs right into that metal pile of spikes or tie plates or whatever it was. Talk about scaring me senseless. Why I didn't get electrocuted, I don't know. I was real close to that bolt of lightning. Many's the day I got up under a train and just sat there waiting for the rain to let up before I'd finished inspecting. Anyway, I just want to let my viewers know that I'm still breathing, still kicking, and I'm doing a little better. I'll get around to cutting my bush down out there, running my cable. I went to Lowe's. I was going to rent a trencher. Asked them about it. They said, no, we don't do it, so I'll have to go to a tool rental place. Darn if I ain't getting wet standing here. I better move. I hope wherever you are, I hope you're doing well. One of my viewers, Ron, mentioned his wife has come down with leukemia. We're still praying for her. That's the Wally Plate 66 if you get a chance to go over and check out his channel. Anyway, Ron, I hope she's doing better, and I know you mentioned her platelets and stuff was getting donated to her, so that's good. I hope she does real well. Basically all I did lately is sit in there and watch TV. We've been to town a few times. Went and picked up my medication at the store. Went to grocery shopping. I want to talk about what would you call it? A pet peeve, I guess. Kind of something that bothers me. We went the other day and we stopped at the chicken place to get some fried chicken to bring it home. And usually they have real good chicken, but if you go between, like in the afternoon, before they cook a fresh batch, you're going to get some dried up chicken that's been sitting under the heat lamp for 2 hours. And basically that chicken place we've been going to is going to lose our business. It's called the Big Shit or whatever here in Griffin. There are times when you get some good chicken for them, but we always seem to get stuck with a dried up chicken that wasn't fit to eat. And there's too many other places you can go and shop and find something good to eat. Speaking of something good to eat, we had tacos for dinner. Homemade tacos was pretty good. It looks like when I cut my tree down out there, I'm going to have to cut some limbs off of that maple tree too. Probably quite a few of them. They're sticking way out. Anyway, viewers, keep your powder dry. We are getting one healthy rain. It's filling up the rain gutter, the bird bath. Basically, Pwalpar is still kicking. Thanks for listening to me carry on today, even though I've had very little to say. Froggy, you're getting wet out there.